Everything I do is an issue. Crying on your river, get your tissue. Posting online like you're not slime. Shut your fucking noise cause I miss you. And everything I do is a visual. Keep me coming back cause I miss you. Still getting by the way you gon' ride. Now shut your fucking mouth cause I miss you. Shut your fucking mouth cause I miss you. Shut your fucking mouth cause I miss you. Everything I do is an issue.
Host Jasmine Guy, and here we are about to introduce the one and only Louie to Dine. Yes.
Hi, Jazzy.
Louie. Welcome.
Welcome.
I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here.
Let's toast. Let's start off with a little toast.
Yeah, let's toast to this.
Let's toast to the new album that's coming out this Friday.
Yes.
Redrum.
Redrum.
All right. Let's do it. So how are you feeling today?
I'm a little nervous,
Why are you
but in a
nervous?
good way.
Okay. That's good. Nervous in a good way.
I'm about to, release a new project. I'll always get nervous around the time of a new project, and anytime, you know what I'm saying, something different is about to occur. I get a little nervous, but it's not in a bad nervous. It's a good nervous.
Right, because you've been working on this project for a while.
For 2 months, yeah.
For 2 months?
Yeah.
Okay, so take me through this process, because how do you come up with an album? Creatively, how do you work on this process, come up with it in 2 months and release it? Like, take me through your whole process.
So, to be honest, I was supposed to go on tour. I was supposed to do a 5-city tour. I did the first date, which was Philadelphia. My mom ended up getting sick, and she ended up getting surgery. So, she's doing very, very good. God is very good. My mom is very blessed. Everything was on hold for a little second. Everything was on hold for a second because of her sickness and her illness and everything, because she didn't get sick before the surgery. She suffered the trauma after the surgery, like the post-surgery traumas and everything else. So I had to put everything else on hold. So I was going to take a break and go back into the fashion and give the Miyake V fans the big fashion show that they wanted. And I spoke with an executive. They called me and was like, what's your plan for the rest of the years? And I told them the same thing I'm telling you. And they ate me alive. They said, you are at the height of your career right now, music-wise. You will be an absolute fool if you give a break into this music, because you got everybody eyes and ears right now. So you have to keep everything flowing and going.
And you said no, I'm pausing to take care of my mom because family's first.
I still was taking care of mom dudes. But I pressed pause on the fashion and everything else for the fashion. And they told me that I needed to get into the studio ASAP and continue this legacy with the music to keep the music still going. So then I was like, you know what? You're absolutely correct. So then, I started from square one, and I'm like, where do I go now as far as music-wise? And then I started looking at certain questions and everything from fans and everything else. And a few of my fans I was seeing, they said, the next project, we love the turn up, we love the party thing from you, and we got everything we needed from you. We just want you to be a little bit more personal. And when I sat back and thought about it, I haven't been personal with my fans. And then I asked one in particular, what do you mean by personal.
Right.
And he was like, well, you're very strong-willed, you're very determined. What you say that you're gonna do, but what inspired? What did you go through to get you to be this person that you are now?
Right.
And to be honest and to be fair, I didn't know how to answer that.
So you had to dig deeper and find out what inspired you to be the artist that you are today.
And to be fair, when I first started writing, it was like it started taking things back years and years ago. And the first 5 songs I was writing was like very deep and past trauma that I never dealt with, that I can admit now.
Mm-hmm.
I just kept it pushing.
Mm-hmm.
And I never, it's certain things when I first was writing that I didn't even know hurted me until I started writing it down on paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You started really reflecting on it, reflecting on your past.
And it put me in a really dark space in my mindset because I thought that I was over a lot of things, but I never was over it. I never even addressed or even spoke about the things that I went through. I just took it on the chin and just kept pushing and was like, all right, what's next?
Right.
I dealt with it with myself behind closed doors. I did a cry or two, but I just kept it going. But that's not human light.
Right.
So I felt myself in a dark space because it opened up a lot of dark trauma. So for like 2 weeks straight, I was mad all over again. I didn't want to talk to certain family members. I didn't want to talk to certain friends. If I could just lock myself into a room because it opened up past traumas to where I didn't even know that I was traumatized then because of the situations that I was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
that you had to go through. Yeah. So that was just an emotional roller coaster of a time.
A very emotional roller coaster. Like I said, the first 4 songs I began to write was very, very deep. And then after that, I kind of got into a writer's block because I was like, now in a dark state of mind.
And it was hard to pull yourself out of it.
And I prayed on it. I was like, this is not who I am as an artist. I inspire people to keep going and keep pushing, and I make uplifting, confident, cocky music.
Yes.
And that's what I'm known for. So, for me to be in that mind state, I haven't been in that mind state in a very long time. But then I took coming to court with myself, like, you're in this mindset because you never addressed any of these things that you was harboring trauma
that you never
for years that I never addressed.
Yeah.
And certain things I never even knew that I felt the type of way about until I started writing it. And then I was like, wow, I felt the type of way about that because now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got the emotions. So, that's how Redrum was becoming to be created. And then I got my swagger back. I prayed on it.
Okay, so that's how you got through it. You took some time, you prayed on it. And
Literally like 3 days.
I understand.
And a lot of producers were sending me a lot of instrumentals and everything. And I was like, what direction am I going in at this stage of my career right now? I didn't want to give them the cliche, the way I normally give them, the party, the turn up and everything else. I wanted to bring the music back to where
it began, really.
It began and where we, as people, ran to FYE and Tower Records to go buy records and CDs because of our favorite artists. We wanted to know their story and everything else. So I do thank the fans for bringing that part out of me and the attention because not only did they heal me, it made me stronger as an artist. They also actually were at peace to my life.
How did you heal with some of your past traumas? So you went through a bit of a healing journey.
I did.
Yeah. Thanks.
Unintentionally.
Yes, unintentionally, all because of your fans. They inspired that.
They did. They really did. They inspired it unintentionally, and like I said, I never even knew that I still felt the type of way about it because it happened so many years ago.
Right.
But for them to reopen that wound, I think this is the best music that the fans will in the world will ever get from me.
From you, you're most vulnerable, authentic.
And I hate being vulnerable or I'm always gonna be authentic.
Right.
With anything that I do, but I hate being vulnerable.
I understand that.
So this is why when you ask me how I'm doing right now, I'm a little nervous to the world because it's a few tracks where I am very vulnerable and human, like, because I'm another species, you know what I'm saying?
So, can you tell me what track on the album, I guess, is your favorite, or what a track on the album that is maybe your most personal track? And speak to me about that process, that creative process.
I think the song that resonates the most with my emotional feelings is Numb. To be honest, that was the first song I wrote for the album.
Wow, so that's where you started.
That was the first song I wrote to this album. That's the most personal song to me. And those who know me, and once they hear it, they will know. I grew up in a household where I was my dad's only child. My mom has 5 children. I was the youngest. My dad didn't have any children. You know what I'm saying? When my dad got with my mother, she already had 4 children. He was under the impression that she couldn't have any more children because her tubes was tied.
Oh wow!
So
you were a surprise baby.
And yeah, he rocked out with it. So just to fast forward a few things, I ended up coming along. You know what I'm saying? The best thing that happened to my mom. You know what I'm saying? And him, yes, and the whole family, and my siblings, yes, and my siblings. But the common thing, they were much older than what I was. My brother that's right before me is 7 years older than me. Okay. Me and my sister is like this. We white on rice. I can just remember, and my brother Kareem, we are like this. And not to take anything from my other brothers because I do remember them playing a major part into everybody was, you know what I'm saying, playing a part and watching me and making sure everything was okay with me. Right. But they still was older than me and they had their own life. Right. So I had to figure a lot of things out on my own, and I felt like my mother and father wasn't bad parents. Okay. Financially, I was very taken care of. I didn't ask or need for anything. But I just think that I was kind of forced to be independent very fast because of their work hours, their schedules, their partying time, the way they was doing them. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't used to having a child because they had all these years with them. So
you came in and you shuffled things around. You threw a curveball.
Yes, I threw a curveball. And that played a major role in who I am today. But a lot of hurt came from there also.
Did you rely on your siblings more?
No. Because they was older. They was out. They was partying. They was young. They was young, reckless. They was out partying and doing their own little thing. I had my friends, and I had my friends' parents with certain things, but
you were just forced to grow up on your own.
I was forced to learn how to cook. I was forced to learn how to use public transportation. I was a lot of things that people probably was doing at like 10, 11, 12. I was doing it like 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot for a child to have.
But shout out to them too, because they created who I am today too. So, I just wish they probably would have spent a little bit more time with certain things with me. But I didn't have a messed up childhood or a fucked up childhood. Because this is my denominator, we can curse. I didn't have a fucked up childhood. Okay. I'm not even going to put that narrative out there.
Right.
But I also didn't have a fucked up childhood, not due to my mother or father, but because with my family and friends, like my friends' parents and everything else. You know what I'm saying?
So they were also instrumental.
Yes.
Okay.
They took me on trips and everything else with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lit childhood. Thanks to my godmom, Charlene.
Shout out to Charlene.
Yeah, shout out to Charlene. Shout out to my god brothers. You know what I'm saying? My god sisters. My friends.
So you had a community.
I had a community. Yeah, I had a community.
Through.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I had a community that got me through and that helped me through a lot of things. So I had a lit childhood. I'm not even gonna put the narrative out. I really did have a lit childhood. But I just felt like, you know how y'all felt like when you turn 18 and you go into your first apartment and whatever like that on your own? That's how I felt as a child. I felt like I was negating a lot of things to myself just without paying bills. But everything else I was teaching myself and everything else. Yeah.
So that caused you to grow up a bit faster.
Very fast. Yeah.
You had to mature faster.
Yeah, but that wasn't like a curse either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It made me prepared for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for who you are today.
I wasn't dependable, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't non-dependent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah. I understand. Yeah. You had to be dependent on yourself, but you still had a community and people around you to help guide you, but
yes.
You still had to.
But it also made me reckless and rageful too with certain things.
Reckless.
So I was like whooping a lot of people's ass and like beating a lot of people up. And
did you get into a lot of fights?
A lot of fights. A lot of fights when I was young. A lot of fights. Yeah.
Did you win them fights?
I would say at least 98.9% of them I won.
Okay.
And I was very little, so they would call me Chucky because everybody was. I'm 5'3" now at this age. So imagine how little I was. And I just got that growth spurt. I was like 4'11" for years. You know what I'm saying? So. But
so you were this little thing fighting, kicking ass.
Terrorizing. Yeah, certain things. Yeah.
Yes.
But I never started none of this stuff. I finished it though.
Okay. So that's kind of what inspired your song "Numb." Just everything that you went through.
They played a role in "Numb," but the whole definition of the song "Numb" is a lot of hurt. I met a lot of with that being transpired with my childhood. I met a lot of people and took a lot of people on as friendships and family and everything else. And little do I know, you know what I'm saying, I was double crossed, I was backstabbed, I was hurt by a lot of people who I just genuinely loved. So now at this age and where I'm at in life right now, I'm numb because I've been hurt so many times that where I'm just used to the switch up. It'd be like, all right, we good, we cool, but I'm still waiting on you to switch up because that's what I'm used to. So I'm just shocked when people are actually genuine and in longevity friendships with that didn't, because that's what I give out. So somebody switching up or being a snake doesn't surprise me anymore. But somebody that's really genuine and that's rocking with me surprises me, and it, yeah.
Who would
So
you
now I'm
say
not.
is just one of the most genuine people that you can count on today? That's been rocking with you from when you were a child that you can still count on?
My sister, Keisha. She never switched up on me. She never turned her back on me. She had me through thick or thin. That's my second mom, to be honest. I love my sister to death. I would take a bullet for her. And she played a major role into who I am today also. Like, that's my financial advisor. That's my, like, she set the bar for, she paved the way for who I am today. She did.
That's beautiful that you have that.
Yeah, yes.
And she's a constant in your life.
Yeah, very constant. Yes. I love her. That's mine. It's no question today or tomorrow if they hit a gun in my head, but like, it'd be like, sis, go ahead and lick it, like,
wow.
Yeah. That's my baby. Yes.
Now, which song on the album are you most excited for your fans to hear about? Like, what's the craziest track on the album that you know they're gonna go wild over?
Oh. So many. You got me navigating through songs.
I mean, I already know I love Vintage.
Yes. That was the introduction to set the bar for where it's like, bitch, I'm not playing with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there, done that. I'm letting y'all know, like, I'm already solidified. I'm stamped. You can't get rid of me even with the sage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not playing no games.
Where did that even come from? What was the inspiration for that?
Vintage?
Yes.
I don't know. I get my inspirations when I hear beats.
Okay.
When producers send me beats and everything else like that, I hear the beat and then I start writing.
Okay.
And then I come up with the hook, and then I come up with the title of the song a little bit.
Okay, so that's your process. You listen to the beat.
It varies though, because sometimes I'll be like, these are a list of names of songs that I'm going to write a concept to. So it varies. But with Vintage was very cinematic and iconic. Like, I just knew that I wanted to set the tone to let these people know that you can't get rid of me, bitch, even with the sage. Y'all done pulled your stunts. Y'all talked your talk. Of course, y'all couldn't walk your walk because I handicap y'all every chance that I get. So, yeah, pull them wheelchairs out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still here, and I'm about to eat y'all up even more this time around. So, you know how Vintage is like a timeless, luxurious piece?
Right.
That's what I wanted to do
Something
for Vintage.
cultivated over time.
Over time, because that's me.
It only gets better over time.
I'm like fine wine, I get better over time.
You get better over time. I think we got it. I think we got to try to pour a new song.
Fine wine, get better over time.
Yes. Fine wine, get better over time.
Yes. I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah. I'll have a drink to that.
Copy. And you know they're going to steal that too. They been stealing my shit. So.
Yes. Alright, so aside from Vintage, what's another track on the album that you're excited for fans to hear? What's one that you think is just gonna blow up?
It's a few of them. Redrum, the song.
Redrum, the song.
It's a sample from Nicki Minaj, Roman's Revenge.
Nice.
Nicki approved my sample.
She approved it.
Yes.
So she already heard the track.
She had to if she approved it because it would have been snatched off of there. Redrum is a sample of Roman's Revenge. Everybody they know. First of all, I'm a bar. Everybody that knows me knows that I said my funeral song needs to be Roman's Revenge. And this time around I was doing very personal things. And this producer sent me this track and I was like, this sounds very familiar. He was like, it's a sample of Roman's Revenge. And I was like, And to be fair, I was going to put that out as the second single, but I didn't want it to clash because it was titled Redrum and the album was Redrum.
Okay.
So
you want a little variety. I got you.
It's wicked, it's fun. I paid homage to Nicki and Roman's Revenge, and it's elite and it's fun. It's the same vibe. Like it's all that. If it's that vibe, but I got so many different vibes on there, and my fans like certain different things. The next one would be Official Issue.
Oh.
I actually sung on that track, the whole song. Well, I got a rapping verse on the song. So it's going to blow people's minds so much that they're not even going to think that was me that's on the track. They're going to think that that's me that came on there rapping.
Wow.
But it's me
it sounds
both.
so different.
Yeah,
Is this the
both.
first song that you've ever...
Yes, because I'm not no singer, like I'm a rapper. But I was like, I want a Drake and Tory Lanez moment. Like,
yes.
I want that type of vibe.
Yes.
So I told my engineer, I was like, I want to sing on this. And he looked at me. He was like, you want to sing? I'm like, yes, but put a little auto-tune on here. And he started laughing. He was like, but then when I did it, he was like, oh. And I think that's going to blow my fans' mind that I tried so many different sounds and not genres, because I've been doing different genres, but I played with a lot of different flows and sounds on this. Yes.
Just really expanding your creative palette.
So they're gonna love that. Yeah.
I'm excited to hear that one because that's one track I have not yet heard. So I'm excited for that one.
And it's very toxic. If you're in a toxic relationship or situationship, that's what that song is for.
I wouldn't know nothing about that. So.
Copy. Me neither. But I had to speak for, you know what I'm saying, other people experiences. You know?
Right, not our experiences.
Not our experiences.
Other people's experiences.
Other people's experiences. It's very toxic though. Because you're going to be wanting to kill the motherfucker, then you're going to be like, I miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's insane.
Just a whirlwind of emotions. Okay. I love that. I'm excited for that one.
Me too.
Okay, so let's take it back a little bit.
Okay.
For some of your fans who don't know as much about your artistry, how you came to be, when did you start working on music? What was the inspiration for that?
So I've been working on music since I was a child, to be honest. I took a break from music and I started being a teenager. You know what I'm saying? I was finding myself. Fashion gravitated to me, you know what I'm saying? I started doing fashion as an early adult. And then I started just recently, 2020, I started writing for other artists.
Oh, okay.
And then my friends was like, you need to come from behind the scenes and you need to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be like an artist on your own. And I was like, nah, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll just write the little hits for them and everything else. And then one of my friends challenged me, was like, I dare you to come out with a single of your own. And then I went in the studio and I did like 3 songs. And I came out releasing the first single as We Outside.
What? So you just went into the studio?
I work studio time because I'm a Gemini. You can't challenge me and I'm a back down from it. So I was like, let me just see. You know what I'm saying? Let me just see. Because I wrote like 4 songs. I was like, I don't like the way this sound. I kept writing. And then I took 4 songs into the studio. And I left out What We Outside. We'll just say that.
Wow.
And that was the first single that took everything off. That was the birth of the baby. You know what I'm saying? That took everything off. That was the trendsetter that, you know what I'm saying? Got all the chins, all the Chinese eyes. You know what I'm saying? I got everybody outside. That was the trendsetter. Everybody was outside.
Now, after writing that song, were you nervous about going back into the studio because it was such a big song?
No, it was like heroin. And I never did heroin before, but I do know people that did do it before. And they said once you take your first shot of it, you can't get enough of it. So when I went in the studio, their first session, and shout out to Miss Feisty, it made me a monster. Especially when she played the big for me, I was like, oh my God, this is how I sound? So it was like, all right, let me go get more, let me go get more. Let me go do it again, let me go do it again. And yeah.
So it just ignited the fire in you.
It ignited the fire in me to where I felt like I was destined to do this. I did a lot of different things in my life, but I didn't feel the way that I do now with doing music.
Wow.
I love fashion. That's one of my biggest, you know what I'm saying? But I also love music. I love music since my parents was music lovers. So I grew up off the Tony Braxtons, the Michael Jacksons, when my daddy, he took too long coming home from work. I was with my mom when she was playing Tony Braxton first CD. 7 whole days, not a word from you. Breathe again. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I love music. My siblings love music.
Like you grew up with music.
I grew up with music. Other kids used to ask for candy and stuff like that from their siblings and stuff. I used to beg my sister. She used to have her door shut with a lock. I was like, "Kitchen, can I please use your Aaliyah tape or whatever like that or whatever?" And she would open up the door and give me the tape, and I would go downstairs in my own little session for hours and just listen to the music. So yeah, I love music. I think that's why I'm still alive to this day. Because of music. Yeah. Yeah. Even with my dad's situation, like, it eased it up from me picking the certain songs that was played at his funeral. It didn't make it seem too, you know what I'm saying? I just express myself through music. Yeah.
So it is really your passion through and through.
I'm starting to see it now. I can admit now that music is definitely my passion. Yes.
What you were destined to do.
I believe so now. Because it took off so fast. I just put something out because it was a dare. You know what I'm saying? I never thought of being like an actual artist or anything else. I dreamed about it as a child, but I never thought that would be a thing that could come true. But when I put out We Outside and I seen the reactions and stuff from that, I was like, oh shit, y'all really fuck with that? Okay, let me do something else and people say no so. And that led on to me, just for me getting a reaction, I went and did a whole album.
Wow.
Yeah, and I did a whole album.
So can we expect a tour from this album? What can we expect?
From Redrum?
From Redrum.
First of all, I still owe the other 2 projects. Like I said, I was supposed to do a 5-city tour.
Mm-hmm.
The first stop I did was Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so that is going. I did not want to do Philadelphia.
Why?
I I don't hate Philadelphia because I'm born and raised from Philly, but I just feel like I didn't want to do Philly because I felt like Philly only supports you when you actually make it. But what changed my mind was when I went on my incentives and I looked at my statistics and everything else. And Philly was number one on Apple Music.
See? So we love you here. We support you here.
I get it. So that's why I turned my birthday bash into a concert and did, you know what I'm saying, the concert with that. And I was supposed to finish out the next 4, but like I said, my mom ended up getting, well, she ended up having her surgery. She got sick or whatever like that. But then I'm so glad that I didn't take anybody's money or anything like that. I didn't lock anything in and still. So I'm still willing to go do the rest of the 4 dates that was interested in me to go do. But now they're going to have decent and more better music also when I go out.
Then they're going to get this project.
They're going to get this project.
So what cities are you planning to visit?
New York.
Okay.
New York. ATL. Miami. I think the 5th one was Chicago. If I'm not mistaken.
I love that.
I think it was Chicago. Chicago
Okay.
wanted me too. But you know what's so crazy? And where I'm blessed at as an artist? Out of the countries. I can pull up my phone and it's countries that I can't even pronounce.
Wow, that are listening to your
They
music.
are listening to my music. Different parts of South Africa is.
Wow.
Where's the. It's just mind blowing to me that just to get, thank you, baby. Just to give a little sneak peek of certain countries. This is why I think I'm still going. It's because of things like this.
You're touching places that you didn't even think of.
I never even visit. I never been to. I'm not signed. I'm just an artist that had put out a song and was like.
So right now you're still independent.
Very
Okay.
independent.
Do you want to stay an independent artist?
As long as I can. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I would love the funding and everything from
From
the label and
signing with the
everything
major
else.
label,
But
but-
yeah. So just to give a few names of the different states and stuff. Canada, Germany, France, Philippines, Brazil, Mexico, New Zealand, Thailand, Turkey, Poland, Indonesia, Ireland, Spain, Romania. That was the countries. Let me go to the cities.
They're loving you in Poland,
And that's just
Ireland,
that's just on Spotify.
Romania, Spain.
Houston, Toronto, London, Dublin, San Antonio, Sydney,
Wow.
Portland, Phoenix, New York.
So you're worldwide.
Internationally
Worldwide.
known.
And
And they're fucking nationally known. In the words of Jocelyn Hernandez. I'm international. I ain't local.
Yes.
Yeah.
Louie is
That
international
warmed my
now.
heart. Like I teared up. I couldn't believe it because it's like I'm independent. I pay for my studio time. You know what I'm saying? I pay for my videos. I do everything by myself. I'm not signed to a label. And I just put certain, I just upload, you know what I'm saying, my music.
Right.
So for other countries to still to this day, that it hit them, I don't care if it was 2 people.
Right. You made an impact. You made an impact. How does it make you feel as an artist? Someone who puts their blood, sweat, and tears into their music, doing it on your own.
I'm
No
not
funding.
gonna lie, like
Nobody else backing you.
I'm the type of person that my friends and family get on me because I never give myself credit. I just do what I said I'm gonna do, and I just be like, "What's next?" And they be like, "You ain't even take in that you just accomplished this." That's one of the things that made me tear up a little bit because I'm like, damn, like
Look at what you've accomplished.
Yeah.
Look at what you've accomplished. Your second album.
And it's people that don't even really speak English in certain
and they know
countries.
your songs.
Yes.
So that means you're touching people and you don't even speak the same language.
But that's what I'm doing it for. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just doing it to earn any money or anything like that. Of course, I would love to get my money back that I'm putting out, but it's more so of an art to where if it can touch people and make people feel confident, and I'm a confident artist, so I want people to feel infused and to feel like they can go do anything and they the baddest in the room, wherever room they in, and you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what you evoke. That's who you are.
Yes. Yes.
You walk, you talk, you breathe that, and that resonates.
Yeah.
With your audience, your fans. That's why I love you. That's why we love you.
Dines and donuts, I love y'all. Yeah.
Because this has just been a whirlwind for you.
It has. And I'm not ready to get off of it yet, to be honest.
I hope not.
I think this project is, if y'all loved anything I put out, I think this project is gonna really take y'all over the head. Like, y'all just going faint with this body of music. I'm confident and I know for a fact, like, y'all gonna love this body of work. Like, it's a very good body of work. Like, Redrum is
this your favorite project? I mean, I guess you can't pick a favorite project.
No, I can. I can't pick a favorite because the other two meant, first of all, the first one was just an introduction to me. I tried different genres and everything else. I was still trying to find out my sound and everything else. So I wanted to hit as many audiences as I could hit. And Gemini was a very good success. And then I put out a mixtape the same year, Here to Conquer. And I felt like I had something to prove on Here to Conquer. Because I felt like, because I was transitioning from a fashion designer to an artist, everybody in their mind wants to be an artist now. So you got, if you was planting sunflower seeds in the pot right now, people are waking up one day and be like, I'm an artist, I want to go do music or whatever like that. I think that I was kind of looked at a cliche version to where they thought that that was that for me. Because if you don't know me, you know what I'm saying, you probably, people mouth be dropped to this day when they hear my songs and be like, that's you? Yes, it's me. I felt like I had something to prove on the mixtape, but it was fun. It was a dance mixtape throughout the whole thing, but I was just popping my shit. You know what I'm saying? This one is actually showing 4 elements on where I've been in the last few years. Hurt, anger, rage, fun, and pain. And that's throughout the last few years, you know what I'm saying?
So all that
is wrapped into one, and this album is telling that story. It's a roller coaster ride. You gonna be twerking 1 minute, you gonna be crying, you gonna get mad, you gonna start calling that phone and start cursing who you need to curse out, and then you gonna resonate, light your sage or your candles, and be like, I'm in peace now, y'all. And then go to the gravesite afterwards for your loved one. Yeah. It's crazy. I'm a Gemini. We're crazy. You never know what you're going to get with us. I just think that this album is the best representation of me on what I can give to anybody. This is the best representation of me. Yeah.
In your journey. You're taking us through all of it.
Heartbreak, heart, breakup. Friends switching up on you, people stealing from you, they making you the bad guy. Like, anybody that hurted me or played in my face is being addressed on this album.
Do they know who they are?
They gonna know when they hear the bars. Yeah. They gonna know when they hear the bars. They gonna know when they hear the bars. And I ain't talking about a year or two. I'm talking about way back. I got my lick back from years back. A lick back has been had.
Listen.
And I'm ready for the responses.
Keep them coming.
The only ones who I did not want to offend or anything was my parents. My mom and my dad. And I hope they not. This is my story.
Your testament.
And look where we at right now. Right. This is going to help other people that went through that. You know what I'm saying? Right. To, yeah. Right.
Yeah. There's a way for you to connect with others who've gone through the same thing that you.
Especially my youth. I love my youth. Like, I love the youth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my features.
Ooh, let's talk about your features. So, who is your favorite artist to collaborate with on this project? Or are we not allowed to say that?
I don't want to say I have a favorite artist on this project because I specifically handpicked everybody strategically for this project. They are up and coming artists. That's very talented.
So you sourced artists that you respect.
And that was supportive to me throughout my whole journey of this. Because I feel like a lot of people started getting weird once I started doing music. A lot of my artist friends was weird once I started doing music.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
But that can happen when you start changing your narrative and when you start to grow. When people are not used to that version of you, and they're used to seeing you in a certain light or in a certain way.
And I think only because it's been a year and a half, and I relaxed. Like I was on a...
like you were running a marathon.
I was running a marathon, yes.
And that can scare people.
But that's just who I am. Whether it was music, that's just who I've been and who I am as a person, period.
Right.
I'm always going to put my all into anything that I do. You know what I'm saying? We don't half-ass shit. We don't do mediocre. But my features is everything. Like, from the singers, Blair, Tanil, Official, DJ Ant Lava, Asim, Sean Kendi, like they are all talented artists that the world needs to look out for. That's up next. Like very close up next. Like they so talented. I just wanted to share their talent with the world on how blessed that they are. You know what I'm saying? And how humble they are also.
Right. The fact that you are doing that, the fact that you're already thinking about artists who are coming up now, and you are showing your appreciation and your respect to what they're doing and what they're, in their craft, in that genre, the fact that you decided to work with those artists and add them onto your project, that speaks volumes.
I just want to be
That's who you are.
to. I want to be to people. I treat people how I want to be treated. So because of where I'm at now in my career, if I can shine light in any type of way into an upcoming artist that's solid, I wish I had the same thing because everybody shunned me when I was coming up.
So you are to them what you wish you would have had.
What I wish I would have had.
You were starting out as
yes. And it's even been like that with the fashion. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to be the person that I wish I had to others. Because don't no hate run over here. You know what I'm saying? We all going to eat. And I bet money on all of these artists that's on my album, they will be stars. They already stars.
But you're speaking it.
They just in the process of everybody seeing it and seeing it shine.
Right. You gotta make sure that they are.
I'm gonna make sure every door they open for me, I'm gonna make sure I open it for them.
And that's what it's about.
Yes.
Community, especially in the music industry, because I know it's a tough industry. So to extend that kind of love, but to extend the hand, extend that kind of love and respect. I mean, that's transformation.
Yeah.
You're setting the example. You're leading the way. So that makes you bigger than an artist.
True.
You know, that makes you bigger than an artist. You are Louie the Dine, transforming people's lives.
I try. And they gonna be everything. As long as I got breath in my body, I'm gonna make sure that they gonna be everything that they supposed to be. Even if I begin at a standstill, I'm still gonna call them, support them, post them, and be everything that I see and want in them to be. Because they that talented. I just can't wait until the world hears what we cooked up.
With you, Now, have you thought about the future in terms of maybe creating your own music label?
Yes.
And maybe sourcing talent and adding those artists to you? Have you thought about that? I know that might be in the future, but...
I did think about coming out with my own label. Okay. Or artist development team.
I like that.
Signing people, no.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not ready for that
because
yet.
Because I still have to get things together with myself.
But that is something that's on the horizon that you're thinking about.
But artist development and everything else, and as a label, I do plan on in the future, starting my own.
So your own label.
Yes.
And creating a space for other artists.
And giving them their masters.
Giving them their rights.
If you write and everything, you coming up with things creatively, whatever like that. Why not?
Why not?
Why should I hold this big amount of money of yours?
Why should you own them? Yeah.
Why should I own you?
Right.
Yeah. But that's why I also turned down 2 labels deals this year. Because I didn't want to be a statistic also. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm getting a little backlash from it too. But
because you turned them down.
Yeah. It's a lot of freaky, crazy stuff going on right now in this industry.
Listen, I hear it is the toughest industry to be in. So
and I'm not like a fan, and I'm not even trying to rush to. I could have been signed years ago, to be honest. I'm not. I just want to put music out for people to make them feel good, for them to actually enjoy it.
Do you ever want to be a signed artist? Is that something?
I'm not like a big thing to be. That's not like
a goal of yours.
That's not a goal of mine. I just want to put music out to the world so people love it. It saves their lives. It makes them more confident. It touches them. It resonates with them because that's what I grew up off on. Music saved my life a whole lot of times. So I just want to put out music that's meaningful, that can, you know what I'm saying,
Like,
give people confidence
lives,
or
right.
anything like that.
Right. You're making it for the people.
And of course, still get a coin from it.
Let's not forget, we want you to get a coin.
Yes, I still want to get my money from
yes,
it. But
yes.
I'm not pressed to. I'm not in the slums or anything to where it's like I gotta eat. Like I'm hungry. Like I'll do anything. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a couple of dollars. Like no. I'm not one of them Cinderella stories. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not one of them Cinderella stories. I work. I pay for everything I need. I'm not fucking with nobody that cannot contribute to anything that I have going on. You know what I'm saying? Like so, and I got my own shit. I don't need yours. But if you're in my life, you're gonna contribute also. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no freebies here. Ain't no free rides to fuck here. So yeah, I just want to make that crystal fucking clear too. You know what I'm saying?
I understand you're not giving no free rides. You gotta put the work in, because you put the work in.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Louie, this has been so much fun.
It has, and I'm glad that I was able to come and sit and do this with you. You know you my baby. I love you so much.
You know I love you.
I just wanted to do this for my fans before this album come out to get them like an intimate, somebody that knows me, you know what I'm saying, and they here seeing me going through this album process and everything else, and how hard I work.
I'm a testament. I see how hard you work, how much of yourself you pour into your music, your projects, how authentic you are, how much you love your fans, how much you love women and support women. Yeah. So let's highlight that because you support us.
Yes. Yeah.
You want to make sure that we feel confident in our skin.
And y'all better.
Yes.
And y'all better not take no shit from none of these niggas. I don't give a fuck if you're big, black, fat, purple, green, orange.
Listen.
Crayola box shape.
Crayola box shape.
I don't give a fuck. You better stand on motherfucking business.
Yep.
And fellas, y'all better stand on business too, because there's a lot of good fellas out here, you know what I'm saying? They don't deserve to be treated the way that they're being treated.
I agree.
But that's another story for another day.
Right now we're talking about
and listen to Redrum, because we addressing that on Redrum. Because a lot of my male fans was like, you ate us up on Gemini and everything else. And I was like, damn, I did kinda. But I got y'all lick back on Redrum. I ate a lot of these bitches up for y'all. And we gonna shout out to that.
We gonna shout out to that. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But
so
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I just wanted to say I'm so proud of you.
Thank you,
This album. Next Friday, coming out. Vintage is already out. The visuals are out.
And then this is the most visual. That's the biggest visual that I ever got.
I'm telling you,
this era is so different from y'all because Vintage is the highest views I ever got from any of the music videos I got. And 90 Degrees, the 90 Degrees, the single is my biggest debut. That all of the music that I ever put out, this is the highest debut. So shout out to that also.
Fire. Yes. It is the track is fire. The video for Vintage is fire. It's so creative. You've got to be one of the most creative artists.
Thank you.
Your pen is sick. Your lyrics.
Thank you. I can't wait until y'all see what's to come. I can't wait for y'all to hear the album. And I can't wait for y'all to see all the visuals and the other projects that's coming behind Redrum. And the ebook that's coming out on the 31st. And the eyeglass collection.
Oh, I was going to ask you about merch because
Did you see the eyeglass
so-
collection?
No, I need the eyeglass collection. You know I love me some
Tunnel
eyeglass.
Vision by Bianchi V. The Redrum edition will be available in the next 3 weeks. So yeah, let's keep that development too.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm so because you are so creative across the board.
thank you.
So I'm waiting for the merch. I'm waiting for a whole line from you because you can really do it all. And I love how you incorporate all of your talents into your music. I really feel like it translates in everything that you do,
Yeah,
which makes you such a unique artist.
thank you.
And such a revolutionary artist, such an impactful artist. I'm just so excited for what you're about to put out. And I'm so excited for all your future projects.
I'm just throwing crumbs at the pigeons and they ate it. That's all. I'm
Well,
throwing.
thank you for throwing us the
Listen
crumbs.
to that. Throwing crumbs at the pigeons.
Throwing crumbs at
and
the
they
pigeons.
ate it.
And they ate it.
Not my fans or anything like that, because you know we far from crumbs or pigeons. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Because they gonna come stealing again. Copy.
Copy.
Redrum.
Redrum.
Copy.
Copy.
And we're gonna be signing out.
And we're signing out. Thank you for joining us.
Bond it down with the Dine.
Jasmine Guy.
Copy.
Copy.
Alright, let me stop it.
Reginald is gonna kill me. He is like